How safe is my pregnancy at 9 weeks?
You are 3/4 of the way through the most dangerous part of your pregnancy.
No one said this was that dangerous.
Statistically, the first trimester is the time you are most likely to miscarry.
What are the odds of that happening?
Depending on who you believe, the odds are anywhere from 20% to 50%.
That's a wide range.
The higher rate assumes a lot of late periods are caused by someone being pregnant and miscarrying, instead of other hormones being to blame.
I know if I had hormone problems like a thyroid issue, I'd be at greater risk of miscarriage.
If you're diabetic, you can have all kinds of problems too. If you don't maintain your blood sugar, you're more prone to passing out and having a really big baby.
They all seem big. After all, you're pushing a bowling ball through a straw.
10 pounds is a big baby, but if you're diabetic, your weight gain or just blood sugar outside of healthy limits, increases the odds of a baby over 10 pounds.
Right now the baby is fruit-sized, more like orange versus a watermelon.
If you've gotten this far in the pregnancy, the odds of it going to term are good. Fewer than 1/10 of pregnancies miscarry after the first trimester.
I'm told to avoid certain medications for a 1% change of birth defects.
By now, the doctor can do a sonogram and say yep, it's healthy with a good heartbeat, or wow, you have placenta previa.
That's when the baby's placenta is on the cervix, and you risk bleeding too much when you go into labor.
But they can diagnose that with a sonogram and plan on a C-section. It makes pregnancy much safer today.
I'm still hearing a lot of horror stories.
The doctor can do a sonogram and say if you're having multiples, may or may not say there are factors that raise the risk of a miscarriage.
That's more of what I'm concerned about.
If you have uterine fibroids, they can see if they want to take anything out that affects the child's blood supply, and they'll diagnose any social diseases you want cured, to prevent birth defects.
They don't spend enough time talking about those risks when talking about safe sex.
Sometimes they can't cure it like with the viral ones, and you may be advised to have a C-section to prevent the baby being exposed.
Fortunately, I'm not facing those risks.
Then you're down to stay away from alcohol or too much caffeine, to minimize the risk of problems.
Caffeine is overhyped as a worry, though I know it reduces your fertility. It is all natural and way safer than the stuff in energy drinks.
Natural isn't always better, after all, Ebola was natural. Oh, and talk to the doctor before you use any herbs, or else you risk major problems for you and the baby.
We're almost to the point of if in doubt, ask the doctor.
For most women, most of the time, pregnancy is perfectly safe. Asking questions about possible exceptions keeps it so.